till you turn to ashes. Love me till they put me in my casket.
As y'all saw from the title and the intro, that is the current setup that I am on. Now, not everything in the setup is something that I need. Some of them are just for aesthetics or just to please me. However, if I were to move houses, if I were to move rooms, if I were to move setups, these are like the things that I would take with me because I feel like they're really essential to me. I'm currently in college, so I do my homework here and I'm at my desk like the majority of my day playing games, talking to my friends, doing school, etc, etc, etc. So these are the things that I would take with me if I were to leave somewhere, or just things I just simply can't live without currently. Now, before I get into the first item, I just want to preface this by saying I'm very blessed to have a setup like this. I have zero intention to brag or show off to anybody. These are just the things that make me me. Now let's get started. Everything I talk about, I'm going to put in this little space above me. Hopefully I'm editing it, getting it where I'm pointing. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is actually this microphone I'm recording this video on. This microphone is the Fifine A6T. It is a crazy deal, I cannot lie to you. When I bought this, it was $40 and I got the microphone, the pop filter, the boom arm, and the USB-C, which for $40, and hopefully the quality sounds good. For $40, this combo is crazy. Like, mics like this go upward of like $100, $200, $300. I didn't have that money at the time. Now, without this, I wouldn't be able to make videos, and I like having good quality when I speak to my friends. I had an old Turtle Beach headset, which I still have because I need to hear. I just like talking to people with clarity, and it helps me record videos, so I'm really glad I have it, and I wouldn't go anywhere without it. The only complaint I really have about it is the C-clamp where it attaches to the desk is so terrible. It falls off fairly often. Yeah, without this microphone, I don't know how to create content with y'all because it has good noise cancellation built in within it. But even outside of that whole content creation side, it's just a good microphone to have, especially for the $40 price tag. So go ahead and pick this up if you can. If you want to get started with YouTube videos or just having a good quality mic, the Fifine A6T. This is the first item. Now let's get on to number 2. Now, for those who saw my last video, thank you guys so much for watching. But in that video, I actually mentioned an Apex Pro TKL, and that is the second item. So here it is. Wow, it's touching the cord. Okay, just moved my whole phone. So here's item number 2, the Apex Pro TKL, the 2023 edition. I love this keyboard. I also want to say I by no means am a keyboard enthusiast. I know there's a whole community out there that is like super into keyboards. I'm not. And a region within that small community really hates this keyboard. And I don't exactly know why. I know a lot of their reasonings is because you can get a better keyboard for cheaper. And they don't really like the software that SteelSeries provides with this. But I've had no problems with this at all. Now, I only paid $140 for this. I got it brand new off Amazon and they had a deal at the time. I really buy everything with deals. But compared to the Aula F75 Pro, which I just dropped a whole video on, this is infinitely better. I play a lot of competitive games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, so, and it really feels like this has no input delay. One of my favorite things about this keyboard is in the software that comes with it, you can have different profiles based on what you're doing at the time. For example, if I'm playing Fortnite or Call of Duty and I want like a low actuation point, I can go ahead and do that in the settings and set that up as profile number 1. But if I'm doing literally anything else, I can raise the actuation point so it's not as annoying to type on. For those who don't know, actuation point is how far down you have to press the key for it to input onto the computer. So if the actuation point is really low and I'm typing and I fat finger another key, it inputs on the computer and it's really annoying. However, like I said, the other profiles fix that problem like that. The RGB on it is also really nice. There's an Apex Pro Mini, and the reason I didn't pick that up is because I like the functionality of these keys. I know a lot of people don't, but the whole F-row, the arrow keys, and whatever these keys are called, I really do like it, and I really enjoy this keyboard. So wherever I go, I would definitely take this with me, and I feel like this is essential to me. I'm not using that Aula F75 Pro, no matter how good it sounds. Now on to item number 3. This is the G Pro Superlight. And just like the keyboard enthusiasts out there, I am not a mouse enthusiast at all. I picked this up for 90 bucks. And I know the same reason people don't like the Apex, they don't like this mouse, which is you can get this a better mouse for the same price or better. Me personally, I do not care. The reason I picked this up is because the software for this mouse is really good. I've never had problems using Logitech software at all. And this mouse is super light. It's not the lightest mouse, but then again, I don't really want a mouse that's any lighter than this because I feel like it would just be weird. Before using this mouse, I was using the Razer Basilisk V1, I believe, and that mouse was really cool, but this one is just a lot better. Also, if it looks weird, I put on these grips to help me when I hold it, and I did not put these on right, but now I can't take them off because they're just so comfortable. I wonder how greasy this looks on cam. I can't see. Does it look greasy? This mouse plus the Apex Pro TKL is like a very good combo for gaming. Now, let's get on to the 4th item. Number 4 gotta be these candles, man. I wouldn't be able to record these videos for y'all, man. My tripod coming in Friday. Damn. Jokes aside, the 4th thing that I can't live without is my main monitor. I know you guys saw from the intro that I have 3. I do not need 3. I just happened to get a good deal on a 3rd one, so I picked it up. ever since I got this monitor, I just haven't been able to like play a game on my other ones. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a color test of all three. Now, before I show you guys the color test, the one on the left is an HP Omen. It's 1440p and is IPS panel with 165 Hz. My main monitor is 240 Hz with an IPS panel and also 1440p. And my third monitor is 144 Hz at 1080p. Let me show you all the color tests and hopefully you guys can see the difference on camera. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the camera is picking up just how different it looks on each monitor, but my eyes can definitely tell. So yeah, like I said, going from 240 Hz to like 165 is a very minimal difference. However, going from 144 to 240 is a fairly decent difference. Now 240 Hz and 27 inches with 1440p is kind of overkill. You don't really need that. But once I have it, I just don't want to switch off of it. Now let me talk about what I actually play my games on. My computer is under my desk right now and is very dirty. I'm not going to show it. However, the specs on my computer are: I have a Ryzen 7 7700X, have an RTX 4070 Ti Super, I have 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, I have a 2 terabyte SSD, I have a 1000 watt power supply, and an NZXT H7 flow case. Now I also want to say I don't support NZXT. I had no idea about the scams they were doing until after I bought this case. I got this case like 2 years ago, so there's that. That's item number 5. It was really quick. Now let's get on to item number 6. Trust me when I say this, these are not my first choice of headphones. This is the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 2. I actually like this headset a lot. It's not my first choice, but it gets the job done. Please ignore this tape. Now on my head, it's very comfortable. It's a nice tight clamp on my head so it doesn't fall off at all. And the hearing on it is actually pretty good. But the reason I can't live without it is because I need to hear. Now truthfully, it gets the job done, and I've been a Turtle Beach guy for years. I know they're not the best company for headsets, but I've always just been loyal to them and I have no idea why. But yeah, they get the job done. Now let's get on to item number 7. Now I don't know the name of the chair off the top of my head, but it's such a comfortable chair. The most convenient feature for me is that the armrests raise up and down and they turn at angles. How do I explain this? The angles are adjustable. Now on top of the chair being comfortable, the customer support for this chair was actually great. Now when I bought this chair, they actually sent me a $100 gift card for Walmart, so there's that also. Now I've been using this chair for a few months now and it's such a difference compared to what I was sitting on before. Before I was sitting on an S-Racer and it is terrible. I had it for around 2 years and after like a year it felt like I was sitting on cinder blocks. So for this chair I decided not to get any cushioning because cushioning goes flat after some time, and I went for the ergonomic office chair look. I sit on here for a few hours at a time and I have no problems to say. It was also very easy to put together, thank God. Now I'm editing that video and I forgot to mention like one of the most important things on my setup. So to wrap it up, this is a Razer mouse pad. It is a huge desk mat. Now ignore how dirty it is. I have a YouTube short on how to clean it, so I'm going to follow that myself later. But yeah, the fabrics and material it has provides a nice smooth glide for that same mouse I said earlier. And the size is really convenient because I play low sensitivity on like every game I play, so the more space the better. But yeah, I just have to throw this in before we actually exit the video. But with everything being said, I just want to thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. If this is your first time, welcome. If you guys are a subscriber, welcome back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But if you have any questions at all about technology or me, go ahead and leave a comment and I'll make a YouTube short about it. As well as comment any other ideas you guys want to see. Now with everything being said, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see y'all in the next one.